What's up, live? Brittany Chanel is live. I'm on about 7 o'clock like I normally am on a weekday. So, Lovelyti drops her receipts, y'all. I'm going to really just like, when I see who's going to be on the live, I'm going to really like go in and talk to y'all about everything. Like, I'm laying everything on the table. Hi, first people on the live. Oh, I see y'all trickling in. Hey, Chiba Stone, how you doing? How y'all doing? Yeah, y'all been waiting? Listen, y'all, I was telling everybody, like, in the comments, I said, y'all know I was about to go live. Y'all know I was finna go live because I said, oh, no. I had all my people, they were sending me receipts on the Instagram. It's got real. You been ready, Chiba? Listen, so let me just clarify. Excuse me, I'm on live. I'm on live. Be quiet. Anyway, people talking all loud in the background. But anyway, what's good? Yes, this tea piping hot. Thank you, Chantel Jackson. But anyway, y'all, I just want to start by saying this. And I'm being so for real. I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to do nothing. But people out here really looking pathetic at this point. I'm not going to say no names. I'm not saying nothing. People is really out here looking pathetic. Like, oh, I did something first. I did this first. I did it first. I hit it. They sound like Ray J. Like, you remember that song? I hit it. 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 I hit it first. Nobody cares that, you hit a hole first. This girl been lying for the longest time. I'm not saying no names, Crystal. I'm not talking about nobody in specific because it's multiple people that I've been hearing on YouTube like, oh, I did this and da 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 da. It really doesn't matter because the simple fact of the matter, this chick is a liar. She's a con artist. She's a scam artist. Like be happy it wasn't you. Be happy you ain't looking like Tasha K at this point. I mean, for real. You was in all you was in all the chats. I'm just saying, like, just be for real. This is getting pathetic. I mean, she Diamond Baby, she ain't finna apologize. She already let y'all know that. But literally it's getting pathetic what people is really out here doing. People, and then I'm just like, be for real. Like, be for real. If you talk about Nicki Minaj or Cardi B, you gonna get views and stuff on your channel or whatever. Like, that's just because they were in this time period popular in the tabloids, in the media at this time. So people up here arguing about who doing what for cloud, views, da 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 da, and all this other stupid stuff. Like, it don't matter what platform you was trying to put whatever on. It don't matter where you was at. If you was talking about Cardi B, you know that you gonna get views. Let's just clear that up. Let's clear that up. She not, baby, she ain't finna make no apology. If she make an apology, we still waiting for her to say Star Marie was a liar because she got up on my platform and said that, I said, well, it seems to me that Star Marie threw you under the bus when she had that conversation with Mona Simone. And I said, if, audio comes out or video comes out that says that when Star Marie is saying that you promised her a job and, all this stuff, you said you would make a video. So we still waiting on the video. I'm just keeping it real. Receipts were old. Let me see. Lovelyti almost like me on every video she does. I be thinking. But I have respect for Lovelyti because Lovelyti came through. She came through. It wasn't no shifty stuff. It was very real about it. And the thing that I like that she said, she was like, I'm not hip. I'm not joined to Tasha at the hip. Like, Tasha said she have her own opinion on things. Now, this is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Tasha thought she was gonna have an exclusive on this situation with Cardi. I don't know what her deal was with Cardi, and what her deal was. But you could see during that interview that she was just so, I mean, I said this before, like it was just, she was happy when the girl was, saying that her JJ smelled like fish and all of this. The Golden Girls, what they wanted to do, each and every one wanted to bash Cardi B. For whatever reason, whether the person was trying to figure out if the person was a racist, whether it was to get clicks and views, whether it was to just, get her they book off the ground. But Star Marie is just plumb crazy. Star Marie is crazy. Star Marie remind me of Grandiose Narcissism. And if anybody who do not know what Grandiose Narcissism is, grandiosity is like, it's referring to unrealistic, like a delusional sense of superiority almost. Because when you heard her on, when we analyzed the interview that she did with Tasha, everything that she had to say about Cardi was negative. I had to put her on, and her weave was looking like this, and I helped her get her weave together, and I was just the prettiest one at the club. I was making all of the money, and I'm a healer, and I'm this. It looks crazy, and let me tell you why I think something is wrong with her. Anytime you see a person where they change what they doing so much, where they always changing up what they, like how a person that got like 25 hustles, like she was a hairstylist, oh, I'm a model, oh, I'm a stripper, oh, I'm a this, oh, I'm a holistic healer. And it's crazy, because let me tell y'all something. Being from New York, I know a hustler and a scammer when I see one. And a lot of people could not really see through that because they don't understand that New Yorkers are fast talking. They will talk that fly stuff to you. I mean, like, I have aunties similar to this, and they like friends with everybody and they personality. So this is how it got these women to get Kiki, good girl Judy, with this girl, and she was a con artist the whole time. Like, her story, Tasha K knew her story was off. Let's just be for real, because we caught her on Armand Wiggins saying, when the girl was saying Cardi took her whole style, they asked her if Tasha K believed it. Tasha K said what? She started laughing. No. Tasha K then said on my platform that this whole thing was entertainment purposes. And I loved when Lovelyti was on her platform and she said, I'm about integrity. I'm not just good with destroying nobody's life. And I asked her, I said, okay, straight up, like, you was good, putting out this information, and she claimed that her lawyer gave her the go ahead to do this, and the story was already viral, so she was doing it. And I'm like, okay, so you doing this at the detriment of somebody's life, somebody's status, somebody, just putting out anything. She was good. She was good with it. But what I really think happened is, I feel like she wanted to be the first person to put this out like it was an exclusive. Maybe she thought it was going to really, really, really take off. And come to find out, see, I told y'all, New Yorkers is real fast talking. And if you're not a person from the big city or a big city who not used to that fast talking, you'll get talked right up out your socks real quick. Period. They will talk you right up out your socks. They know how to hustle. They know how to work that mouthpiece. And a lot of people, like, was sending me receipts. I'm talking about, like, it's sad because we was over there on Instagram. Shout out to my subscribers that's following me on Instagram. And one of Cardi's friends was even saying, like, Star Marie got these people looking straight stupid and they arguing amongst each other. And she done lied and skirted off. She done ran off on the plug twice and is quiet from a church mouse. But she was in New York. So when you in New York, you pick up the ways of being a hustler. See, listen to this. A lot of these people is in Atlanta, right? A lot of these people that's blogging is in Atlanta that I noticed. A lot of people from different places. So a lot of people had their intentions or their mindset you know, as if their mindset is like a New York City mindset. Or this is why I was talking about the whole thing about the Cardi being a colorist or a racist was stupid, because in New York, I told people before, like, they call people roaches, they call people bum bees and rats, they run down on people. That's just what they do. That's a part of the culture. But it's sad because these people, they didn't even try to, you know, go and get to know the culture there. They didn't try to get to know nothing. They just wanted to bash this girl. And the thing is, you could be deceived real quick by somebody from New York, because it's the city of the hustler. They mouthpiece is good. Like, she was talking that fly stuff. Oh, you know, I'm a holistic healer and all this stuff. And somebody put on my thing, oh, she can't get in trouble for the HEPA or whatever. She the one, because she's not a medical professional. She the one who out here saying that she cured diseases and stuff. Don't get mad at the bloggers for reporting it. She the one saying that she out here curing stuff and that she cured herself of stuff. Remember, they had jailed Dr. Sabi and had him prove his case in court. But I think he was an actual doctor. She up there representing herself as a healer, and you got to be real careful with that, because, honey, they will drag you in. And then she was saying that she was giving advice. If y'all peeped that in the interview too, that she was giving advice, medical advice to somebody. Honey, they will come and drag you in real quick. You are not a medical practitioner and should not be out here giving no medical advice to nobody. Straight up for the real. And then two, you know, this is no shade to the conscious community, I swear to y'all. But it's a lot of people who be on that scam stuff in the conscious community. And they, like, a lot of them that I be seeing from New York be talking that fly stuff. They be having people believe all of the myths and stuff of Africa and all this stuff. And then you look at their life and it's just a damn sham. Like, she talking about she a holistic healer and I don't take in this type of stuff. Yes, she was stripping and all kind of stuff. She lied about her whole life. Like, she was saying that acting like Cardi B was some bum. Turns out that Cardi B was not a bum at the time. She said she may have not had a lot of money, but she was definitely doing videos with French Montana at the time. She was definitely, her weave looked cute to me from that picture I seen on the Lovelyti channel. She was definitely looking well put together with her makeup to me. So this girl, honestly, people got together with this girl because birds of a feather flock together. And the reason why I'm saying this, because it was a lot of grandiose narcissism with this whole situation. And a grandiose narcissist, because these is the symptoms of one, it's a personality disorder that includes a grandiose sense of importance, preoccupation. Notice that this girl, she always talks about herself with great importance. Like, oh, you know, I'm a healer, so I don't take in this. And, you know, oh, I was just so intelligent that they thought I was a weirdo. Oh, you know, I'm out of the country right now. She talks big about herself. Do y'all ever notice that? When they pulled her tweets and her stuff, where she was saying, like, I'm not a rapper, then cut to the people putting up her videos of her rapping. And her raps was trash, yo. Let's just be honest about it. Her raps was garbage, okay? Garbage. And I'm saying that because, you know, I know hip-hop. I'm from the birthplace of hip-hop. You know, that's how I bonded with my dad. You know, it was a thing that we did. Like, you know, my parents always would tell me the history of the Bronx and how hip-hop came to be, being from the Bronx. The girl is trash. Her raps sound like hot garbage. I mean, literally. I'm not even being funny, but it's like when she rhymed something with a toaster, she said, I keep a toaster, and that's how she something, and she rhymed it with supposed to. I was on the floor like, oh, no. What's going on? I don't see them waves waving up today, boy. They ain't waving up today, bruh. You ain't got no do-rag on today? But listen, I was on the floor rolling. I'm sorry. When she rhymed the toaster part with supposed to, and it was a no for me. No, sweetie, no. Then the crazy thing is, the people that wanted to bash her, will bash Cardi for being a colorist, They ain't say nothing about Nicki Minaj calling nobody nappy headed whatevers. They didn't say nothing about her having that line about Malcolm X. And she said Malcolm X's daughter came at me and he one of the greatest civil rights leaders ever. So we need to be well rounded with this, boo. I'm sorry. Nicki Minaj is not the poster child for black empowerment or black women. I'm sorry, she's not a representation of Harriet Tubman. She could stop yelling all that freedom. Just stop, for real. The girl be skin bleaching. Okay, she looked more black before. And then their argument about Cardi, Cardi is Trinidadian and Dominican. Nicki Minaj allegedly is Japanese, Indian, and black. So let's stop. People in New York call people roaches. It is what it is. We call people roaches. I got cousins right now that's about it like that. That's probably on their Instagram right now talking about a bee trying to try me today, and I'm gonna go blink her up. That's just how New York people roll. I'm not gonna say all of them, but that's just the culture. So people that are not in hit with the New York culture or big city type of culture, their mind goes to oppression and I have to, insecurity. Like, let's stop. Like, it's pathetic. For real. For real. For real. Like, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. For real. Like, grandiose narcissism, too. It's like the person has a grand sense of importance, preoccupation, I'm burping and stuff, with unlimited success, belief that one is special and unique. Because when she talks about herself, y'all, when Star be talking about herself, it's like, I just was always this, and my raps, I'm the best. Like, she was literally hating on Cardi from day one. That's really what her problem was. She got a ghostwriter. She this, and if I was on, I would be the best thing coming, and these, I would have that fire. Like, you 40 years old. You 40 years old. Let it go. Let it go. You was 30 years old stripping. The story didn't look right anyway because she was 30 years old stripping. Like, I have never, like, you was an old stripper at that. I'm not, like, no shade. Because a lot of people, they strip when they in their prime, like 20s, maybe 18, 19, that sort of thing. But you was an old stripper talking about you lived with a 20-year-old. And then, how I love how Lovelyti brought the fact that why, like, because, they was trying to make it seem like the makeup artist was saying this, that, and the third about Cardi. But the girl still worked for Cardi. Why would Cardi tell you that girl lived with her, and she's still working for Cardi? She's doing makeup for Remy Ma and all these other people. Why would she mess up her bag for Tasha K in this skeezer? Like, come on, use your brain. Anybody who not peeping that at this point in time, for real, they slow. It's like they dumb, stupid, or slow at this time. You said it's a lot of strippers in, but this is what I'm saying though. Typically at 30 years old, like, and I'm not judging nobody because, life is life, okay? Everything, people have their life story, and that's fine. But typically at 30 years old, economically, you should be at a point where you, together enough to where you would not have to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you should be at that point at 30 years old. Not living with a 20-year-old. Like, I'm not living with a 20-year-old talking about you was prostituting and all the rest of this stuff, and then you was in cahoots with prostitution, and you was 30 and the person was 20. Shouldn't you have been an example and a role model if that was the case? Shouldn't you have been, wait a minute, y'all. Here go the real clicker. This is why I said grandiose narcissism. She might want to go get a professional doctor, a therapist, a psychologist, because this girl is a nut job, for real. Delusional, like, her delusions are grandiose. So when she did the interview, she told us what, y'all. She said she stopped stripping because the fight happened with Cardi B, where Cardi B threw the coffee allegedly. And then she said she just got all her stuff, and that night, her mom sent, booked her ticket, and she flew back to Atlanta and concluded her career at Follies. When Lovelyti put up the receipts that this girl did not end her career at, like, in the way that she said, that basically she told the people that the ancestors told her to stop stripping. If, sweetie, all of our ancestors have gone on to the glory. They are unconscious in the grave awaiting the Father. No ancestor should have been talking to you at this time, boo. If you are hearing voices, you need to seek medical help and counseling. 5150, we are praying for placement. Nobody should be talking to you that way. I don't go to mediums. I don't go to mediums. I don't do tarot cards, and there ain't no disrespect for nobody that believe in astrology or none of that. I don't consult none of that, okay? I believe in the Most High God. Baby, the Lord said in the word that the dead is in the grave unconscious awaiting the Father. Let the dead worry about the dead. So pretty much, who was talking to you when they told you to stop stripping? She said the ancestors on the video, y'all. Lovelyti, I kid y'all not, got the video up where she was like, the ancestors told her to stop stripping. I was through then. I was like, why are we still playing with this girl at this point? Why are we still playing with Star Marie at this point? You said you can't? Well, they say she from Stone Mountain, Atlanta. But see, you have to be careful. If you from Georgia, you got to be careful with these Atlanta people, because they home of the flexers. They got Grandiose, and no shade to Atlanta, but some people from Atlanta, and typically Atlanta is composed of people from other places that move to Georgia, because there's a lot of people from different places. But please, this girl, I mean, literally, she lied about every single thing. Like, sweetie, at the time you claimed you was living with Cardi, her behind was on documentaries, and she was stripping at King of Diamonds, and her name at the King of Diamonds was Egypt. Like, girl, please, whatever. But this is what I'm telling you. See, these people from New York, I told y'all, they fast talking and they hustlers by nature. So when people get together with them, they will make you feel like y'all are best friends, like Good Girl Judy. This is how both of these ladies had got played by this girl, because she played on the insecurities of all of these parties. Like, Tasha probably ain't believe none of what she was talking about, but Tasha was like, this is about to get my, maybe she wanted to believe whatever about Cardi B and that sort of stuff. But it was like, what the heck did anything in that interview have to do with Cardi B and her living together? None of that was proved. And knowing somebody, like knowing of somebody and living with somebody is two different things. Like, who really can? Cardi never lied and said the girl ain't work at Sue's. She just said that, let me see. She just said that the girl didn't live with her. And the makeup artist on the receipts that Tasha K dropped on her own live said, if I have pictures with Cardi B, why doesn't Star have pictures with Cardi B? And the makeup artist lived with her. So I don't think, and then Lovelyti broke it down how the makeup artist, Cardi was there for her friend, the makeup artist, and she, through trying times, why would she go against Cardi, who she also works for, to help Tasha K and this girl? Like, get out of here. Yes, if you somebody from the hood or the street, you know how to kind of see through BS. But I'm talking about these New York people, y'all know what I'm talking about. They built for the hustle is in them. They be, honey, they could talk that real fly stuff and have people deceived. First of all, she was trying to make it seem like Cardi was a colorist. If you a Dominicano, if you Boricua and you from the Bronx, typically those people are viewed as black people in those places. Like, they be going through the hood. Everybody is my nigga, my nigga, my nigga. Like, Literally, like I have cousins who they best friends is that. Like I have family members who are Dominican and that sort of thing. But these people were so pressed to make Cardi B look a certain way. It's pathetic. Like it just this really just proves that these people would sell their soul to get it by any means necessary so that their channel could grow, so that they could complete their agenda of looking, to make somebody look like they was a racist and all kind of stuff. Like, I'm serious. Like, I mean, I wasn't for, and this is no lie, I wasn't for the bashing of the Spanish people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't do that type of stuff. Like, black people, we've been through a lot of oppression and all of that other stuff, but I don't look, I'm not a weak person. So where I gotta look for racism everywhere I turn. Because to be honest with you, like I told y'all before, anybody could be a racist if they're in a position of power to keep you from doing something. So pretty much that was a lie that was being told about Cardi B being a colorist. Because real Dominicans, let me ask y'all something. If you are real Boricua or Dominican on here, y'all know when y'all from the island, real colorist Dominicans, they don't claim that they black. They don't marry dark skin. They don't marry dark skin because they say you supposed to. It's in Spanish. They say you have to advance your race. For real, for real. So the fact that that girl is even married to a dark skinned dude, they don't even. If the older Dominican people from the olden time, they say that you advance your race. Like you don't marry somebody dark. You have to advance your race. Right. They running with that because Nicki said that on Queen Radio, but also the same Nicki Minaj that was calling people nappy hair. That was talking about Malcolm X daughter came at her on a song, on a Looking at Nigga song. Like, get out, like, for real, yo. And Malcolm X was one of the realest civil rights leaders that we had, period. Like, but nobody peeped that. The stylist of Remy Ma had called Remy Ma a monkey or an ape, and then nobody say nothing. I'm just saying. Like, if you gonna be pop on one situation, be pop on the same situation. Don't look hypocritical out there. Like, if you gonna stand for empowerment of black people, do not be looking hypocritical out there. One moment you saying this, one moment you saying that, and you not calling it out on all. You know what I mean? They was running with it like you saying bold, but you seem to, but seems to speed past the fact. I'm telling you, I'm so I'm so tired of the light skin dark skin debate. Pretty much, the bottom line is Cardi B is mixed with black. She identified with black. I can't stop nobody from identifying as something. Um, you know what I mean? Like I really don't care like that. But what I'm saying is, it's kind of pathetic when people try to make people seem like they something and they don't. They never experienced the culture that is New York or the Bronx, or they haven't, rocked with somebody that was there. Cause the fact of the matter is, Nicki Minaj ain't all the way black herself. She Asian, Indian, and some other stuff. Like anybody from the islands, they liable to be mixed anyway. So I mean, I got family that's island descent. I'm sitting up here. It doesn't invalidate who I am because I have a percentage of other stuff other than black. Like people still rock with me. I feel like if a person is not, a person that could go and pass for the other thing, then you might as well say it is what it is. You know what I mean? Most Dominicans, either they black, Afro, Latino, or they like European or like kind of Indian descent, like Indian descent. They be mixed up. But I had to say that because I have family members that's Dominican, and I wanted to say that, like, the real colorist Dominicans, They be like in Spanish that you have to advance the race. They do not associate. They don't. They that dark skin stuff. That's a no no. But the ones who really colorist, like that's what they say, that they need to advance the race. That's not what I believe. I'm just saying, I'm clarifying it for people who do not know about the culture. Like, yeah, he bleached his whole skin. Sammy Sosa bleached his whole skin. And then there's people also on the island of Dominican Republic. They identify, like, they don't say, even if they're Afro Latino or whatever, like if they can't prove that they're Dominican or they had like some Spanish ancestry, like I think they had to leave Dominican Republic and go back to like Haiti and stuff like that. And then two, I think they also you could claim to be white, like have white ancestry in those islands like that. Like you can to have your social class as a certain thing. Let me see. Everybody back on. I'm just saying it was looking like, I mean, y'all, then the whole on. Yes, I'm just saying, like, people gotta stop with the stupid stuff. The basic, just because, I'm gonna just say this, just because ratchet stuff like racism and stuff happens to us as black people and um all of this other stuff, the bottom line, the way that I look at it, like y'all like me, or some people that watch me, they like me, but I wouldn't be me if I didn't have the other aspects to make up the 100%. You know. Thank you now and later for the donation. Yes, thank you. They say that in Brazil too. Can somebody block a hole with hope? Cause they bugging, like they really bugging. You Asian, African, and European, being Latino is proud. The language, that's all, is the culture. Thank you, Diamond. That's another thing too. A lot of us, like, it was slaves different places. It was slaves in Dominican Republic and Haiti. Like, you know, they had to fight for their revolution in Jamaica and all these other places. So I think people should really familiarize themselves, number one, with different cultures and all of that. Like, people should really familiarize. But it just looks crazy though. So the girl, yo, Star Marie, because I just wanted to clarify some stuff. The girl Star Marie, yo, they just put her out there. She was on, let me go to my Instagram so I can read to y'all what she said to Lovelyti if y'all didn't see. If y'all didn't see, oh my God. Like, thank you for my subscribers who be sending the receipts, yo. I'm not gonna say your name because I didn't ask you, you know, your permission yet. But yo, she was on there like, she basically said on Instagram, them girls wouldn't know because they came way later. She was not cool with them earlier on. Lovelyti is posting a bunch of BS. Yeah, the few weeks that she got cool with them is when the blankery began. Glad she's promoting my book. When I make top seller, she will regret this one. Star Marie, nobody is gonna buy that book. No, I don't see nobody really buying that book. Like, this girl is a liar. Anybody who support this, you just know where they stand. Like, Diamond, you do see a lot of ignorance in the community when it comes to black people because we're so separated by stupid stuff like labels and titles and stupid stuff. But what I realized though is that I don't associate myself with people who go to that black extremist level. Like, if you notice on YouTube, the people who go that level, they don't really succeed here on YouTube. Like, I don't have that hate in my heart for people. Like, I'm very open to other people because the bottom line is that we live in a global marketplace. In the world that we live in, we don't just live with black people. So while that's all well and good, we don't live in a world full of black people. So to keep it real, it's like you limiting yourself, your business, your money making ability, you're limiting yourself because typically a lot of times people own people in the black community, they don't even support them the most. So I'm just saying, like, they don't even support their own people most of the time. Yeah, like it's different black people all over the world. Like I'm just not a person that's for all that hate and all that other stuff. Like it should be a respect factor everywhere. Like me and my friend from Nigeria, and he also lived in the UK. We was talking about this. It's so much of a divide because people want to harp on so much of the differences, and they're in the oh I was here, and like they want to. It's like a struggle for who was traumatized the most. Listen, the bottom line is if you're not a rich person, a super rich person, chances are you was traumatized some type of way because you're not on the side of the tax bracket that you really supposed to be on to not go through any traumatization. You a working class individual. So at the end of the day, why focus on differences instead of looking at similarities and coming together? Like I feel like it's just people that harp on negativity. Like this is how people could link up and bash a person because like I said, familiar spirits. It's a spiritual thing. Sasha like to be the head honcho, the boss, and can't nobody tell me I'm wrong. Star Marie have grandiose narcissism, and they want to appear great and appear, like, oh, my team, my staff, oh, da 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 da. Like, oh, I was a healer, and at this time I was doing this, and my book is so fabulous, and I'm keeping it real with y'all. The familiar spirits, that's how they could get together. Like when people are wicked, they could easily link up and do wicked behavior because they're wicked. Like it's easy for them to do it. Because the bottom line is all of these people that wanted to do a interview with a person like Star Marie, come on, y'all. You had some type of motive, whether you wanted to prove Cardi was a colorist, whether you wanted to get clicks and views. You had some type of motive that you really wanted to push. I'm good. I'm good, Savage Sav. I had to come and talk to the people, take a break from schoolwork to talk to the people and see how y'all doing. Cause Lovelyti done dropped these receipts, honey. When she dropped the receipts, people was in my DMs like, "Girl, did you see the video?" I went and seen the video, and I was like, "This is crazy." So the people on here was telling her, "Girl, like Star Marie, but girl, bye." They was saying, "Don't you think you should have asked her that during the interview? A little too late, sis." So they were saying, "Wait, I'm confused. Catch me up. I need to watch this." So the people they was in tune with this. They was really in tune with this, and then it was crazy because a lot of people was DMing me stuff that daytime tea time had put up. I don't know the lady, like I'm not saying anything slick about the lady, but they said she had posted, "I see y'all quickly jumped in my DM asking me to watch Lovelyti new video about Cardi and Star Marie. I have watched it, and y'all, my teacup runneth over with tea. Okay, I will not be posting a video on it because honestly, y'all, at this point, there's way too many discrepancies on both Cardi and Star Marie's side." I didn't really see a lot of discrepancies on Cardi B's side. I mean, Cardi B, she's not really a filtered person, so she was very much upfront. Like people was trying to say that she lied about her pregnancy and her marriage. Cardi B personal business don't have nothing to do with y'all. Like her being wanting her marriage to be a secret or her wanting her pregnancy to be a secret has nothing to do with y'all. She just wasn't ready to expose that at that time. So why are people so pressed about that? But anyway, she said Cardi definitely lied about knowing and being friends with Star. I proved that in my last video by showing her friends accidentally confirming. There's no misunderstanding on that part. Cardi B's makeup artist specifically says Cardi helped Star out, and Cardi best friend Ash Cash legit specifically said Cardi was the only one who blanked with Star. That could have meant that Cardi could have just been friendly with the girl and stopped people from beating the girl up. Everybody has like you could associate yourself with somebody at work. Okay, you could have been nice to a person. That doesn't mean that the person is lying. Like she didn't say that she didn't know the person. She said she worked with the girl. That doesn't mean that the girl lived with her. The argument was that Cardi B and the girl lived together, not that they knew each other. We wanted to prove that the girl story about them living together was true. it gets crazy because people now have came out, because Lovelyti was saying that these people from Brooklyn came out on her and basically was saying that she was in this modeling group. Remember, she said she didn't want to be a model. She don't have a portfolio. Boom, Lovelyti done put up the modeling pictures. Well, lo and behold, I don't want to be a rapper and I don't have an album or whatever. And then boom, we see the album cover. We find the rap videos, and she says she gonna be the hottest one when we know she a piece of hot garbage. Period. Like that, her raps is trash. I mean, they not even Thank you now and later. They not even. What you say? Forget Cardi. We need us. We need to meet us. So Zone be like fire on chicken for real. Okay, 6 months versus 2 weeks. For real. We knew she was lying then. The makeup artist was the one who lived with Cardi for 2 weeks. TK just posted the screenshot. She wanted the GP to see she switched up people words. Yo, but then here go the clicker though. Here go the clicker, y'all. Did y'all see the part of the video when Lovelyti showed what the discrepancy was with the screenshots about that Facebook messaging? People was trying to say that the post was Photoshop, but no, Lovelyti was like somebody told her that you could hit update on the post, and she showed us how to do it live in real time. She clicked update on the post and changed the date on the post. Honey, I almost fell out. I said, Lovelyti, no, she didn't right now. No, she didn't, girl. I was somewhere like, I literally tried it for myself, and I was like, it's over now. Literally, Star Marie lied, got these folks looking stupid, and literally, Tasha at this point was like, forget it. It's entertainment purposes. When she was on Armand Wiggins, though, this was crazy, y'all. This was crazy because most of the people that was bashing Lovelyti, they was out of pocket. Like Lovelyti was very respectful about how she conducted her whole story, her whole situation. She was very integral. She did not try to put nobody out there for people to try to harass nobody. She, even if the people were asked to remain anonymous, she did that. So you said literally when Tasha was on Armand Wiggins, did y'all catch her saying that she is a biased blogger? Did y'all catch that? She said, I've been a biased blogger. Why y'all think I don't act at the end of my videos? I almost passed out in my chair. I was rolling so hard. I was like, what in the world? You a biased blogger? She literally admitted, she said, this is why I don't ask y'all what y'all think. This is my show. Tasha said, the hell what y'all think. I'm a biased blogger and I'm going to do me. And then, wait a minute, it had me rolling when the girl was on the phone, the subscriber, whoever it was, because she was a wino, and she was up there crying, and Armand Wiggins, like, looking like he was concerned. Everybody in the chat was saying, like, girl, if you crying over this, you kind of need some help. But the girl, I can understand people being upset. I can understand people are being upset because it's like, people don't like wickedness. You know what I mean? So everybody is not cool with wickedness. Like, some people really don't like people doing foul, shady stuff. It gets to them. Like, I'm one of those people where I don't like wicked stuff. Like, I don't like being a part of it. I'm not one of those people. Lovelyti was on her platform saying the same thing. Like, she wasn't, when it comes to integrity and being integral, she was not trying to get a part of, just because a person is who they are, and trying to say whatever, she wasn't going to allow the person to use her platform to try to spread that foolishness, because that was just pure slander, saying somebody had herpes and all kind of stuff. And y'all heard Tasha say that she circled that ring around Offset mouth because she was being petty at the time, and it told me, look at the caption, y'all. It don't say that he have nothing on, he have nothing, but she was being petty at the time. So, I mean, a lot of this stuff that Tasha was saying, she admitted this stuff. I don't understand why people don't understand. She gave her disclaimer. She said she's been a biased blogger. Why haven't people complained before about her being a biased blogger? Number two, when the girl was on the phone, the subscriber who was almost in tears, kind of crying a little bit, she was saying, "I'm not. You keep talking about Star Marie. I'm not talking about Star Marie. I don't give Star Marie money." So Tasha was up there. This is why I don't ask for donations. I was over there crying like out of laughter because the girl was like, "We don't give Star Marie money. We're not giving you our money to be putting out this type of trash, this type of filth." The girl had, I'm telling y'all, if y'all run that part back, it had me in tears. The girl said, "We not giving Star Marie." I felt her, it came down from her gut. She was like, we not giving Star Marie money. We giving you money. Tasha was like, "This is why I don't ask for donations." I was just like, oh my God. I was in tears. This is pure comedy, y'all, at this point. Literally, these people, this is pure comedy at this point. She was like, "We ain't giving Star Marie no money. We giving you money." She was talking about the people, I guess, that donate. Basically, they was saying, like when they give to her, like at first, people was thinking that Tasha was, doing a good job, which I'm always in support of people advancing themselves. And I always said at the beginning that I felt like Tasha put in the work as far as like how her setup is, clarity of her video looks. You could tell like she puts effort into the edits and that sort of thing. But when she put that interview up, I had no choice but to say, "No, ma'am." Like literally, you can like somebody but not like a certain thing that they do and not like, hate them. It's just like, people was like, "Yo, like we like you, we support you, but we can't get behind this." That lady had me rolling. Like she was really going in. Y'all gonna know who the caller is because she was really trying to get Tasha like to admit some accountability. Tasha said, "I'm a biased blogger and gossip doesn't have any receipts." So then she, on my show, didn't she say that she had receipts on that video where I said Tasha ain't put up no receipts, and then the second half of the video I spoke to her. She literally got up there and said that gossip has no receipts. I was done. I was done. I was done. I was done. Me and my people, we was over there, looking, lurking in the chat, looking, because I wanted to see, because she gave exclusive to Armand Wiggins, and it was a lit live. People called in to get, state their piece. It's on Armand Wiggins channel, honey. Like it's Tasha K exclusive, and it was crazy. It was just so crazy. I think people really trying to ride out for their friend Tasha K, and they don't, they want to ride out for Tasha K, and I can understand that. Your friend, you want your friend to look a certain way. Lovelyti said, "Listen, me and Tasha is cool, but I have the right to my opinion. She got the right to her own." And Tasha said that on my show. She said, agree to disagree. Oh my God. Honey, they was over there arguing. I seen them arguing on, she did a closure video, and I seen them arguing over there. People, honestly, and listen, I'm not a person that's messy, but it's a lot of people that's trying to send receipts on that lady. Please don't send me no receipts on that lady. I'm not trying to get in bashing with nobody. I guess they had a problem with her saying, stuff about Spanish people on the second video that she put out. But I did hear Mona clarify on her thing. In hindsight, she did kind of take accountability for certain stuff. I'm not getting myself involved with that. Because, certain people, now they out to get Mona. They out to get these people. And Cardi B friend, Ash Cash Legit, was saying Star Marie got these people arguing amongst each other, honey. And she done ran off on the plug twice. She done ran off on the plug twice. To free, yes, to freedom. She done ran off to freedom. Ah, Nicki Minaj done, pulled up that comment about the roaches thing, sat back. Star Marie done came, and lied to both of these people because she lied to Mona. She lied Tasha, and then that too on her video, she was like, that Star Marie tried to come to her because she know that she had a popular blog, and she thought Lovelyti was gonna play them games. Lovelyti said, "I don't play those type of childish games with people." But I'm just You said the backpedaling going on. You said, "Oh, honey, I'm about to investigate that." The Raven Simone Keisha Knight Pulliam thing. Right. Tasha K says she ain't apologizing for nothing. I'll play the part for y'all where she said that. Yes, I seen she said no comment forever on that part. Yes, you ain't hear nothing from Queen Radio. You need to know who beefing. Honey, this YouTube drama in the streets get real about it. Like, and then also, honey, these folks be sitting up on their live telling their personal business out here in these streets. Please believe everybody on YouTube that be in your live is not trying to be cool with you or not a supporter, because honestly, they take information that you say personally and then they be going trying to fact check it and get information so they could spill and expose people. This is YouTube. This is media. This is what people do. I'm just not one of those messy type of people that get in cahoots. Like, oh, we about to link up to get this person. No. If I don't have no beef with nobody, I don't have beef with people. Like, I don't get clicked up with people to where I can't say what I want to say when I want to say it. You can't blame Tasha. Yes, the heck we can blame Tasha K for putting that garbage out. You said who page I need to go to? Here go the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. What would I? Well, I don't know what you call it was pushing, because like I said, it's people that's out to get hurt too regarding stuff that was said on the interview that she did put out. I'm not really gonna get into that, but what I will say is that it was on both sides things that were not vetted in the story, like things that were researched into through its entirety. Like, it was not really vetted in a journalistic way. So pretty much, yeah, Star Marie, they called her Star Marie Ebony Simmons as her married name, and Star Marie Ebony Jones. Let me tell y'all about the charges that they said that she had. And then she lied about her in the probation. She claimed Tasha K was up there claiming that she was working because she had 50K worth of lawyers bills and all the rest of that. By the time this situation allegedly occurred, she was already off probation at that time. So she wouldn't have had to, she would have had been able to have pictures with Cardi B because she was already off. The probation was pretty much finished for her around that time period. She just was stripping because she wanted to strip. Because if y'all don't remember, Lovelyti had put up the T. Yep, they called her Egypt when she was working at King of Diamonds. They said, let me get the T on that. So pretty much, hold on, y'all. The person that sent in the receipt, Prestige Elite Beauty to Lovelyti, basically said, this is the last bit of information that I found. This young lady had issues of her own, but she's out here damaging other people's character. Let me tell you what I found. Her married name is Star Marie Simmons. Maiden name is Jones. In June 2010, she attacked and assaulted her husband, Stephen Simmons, with a knife in their home while their child was present and destroyed his vehicle. She pleaded guilty to all charges on August 2010 and was given probation. I'm assuming her husband or someone had custody of her child because there was a restraining order against her. She claimed she was fighting a court case in 2013 pertaining to her child, in which she had to pay a lawyer because she already pleaded guilty in 2010 and was on probation for 5 years. The case was pretty much closed. If she was stripping, it was because she wanted to, not because she needed to. Her probation ended on March 2016. I don't know like how true or whatever, but Lovelyti claims that she did her research. Now, her stripper name that they called her at Sue's was Swan, Egypt at KOD or King of Diamonds. But I really believe that this girl was into some freaky activity because if y'all see how she was with at Dr. Sabi, laid across that bed talking about tell me about the broccoli, and her weave was to the side like she was just about to start feeding him broccoli or fruit at any minute. It was not looking too cute. It looked like he was Julius Caesar or somebody, and she was getting ready to start feeding him fruit at any minute. And then I'm like, how the heck you talking about you conscious with a blonde weave like down to your butt? Like, I just didn't understand that. And they were saying that she had got allegedly she had got kicked out the village for being freaky. She got put the heck out the village. They said a lot of people they putting out videos on her saying that she had got put up out the village for that. But honey, you already know his problem. She over there talking about the ancestors told her stop stripping. She's sitting there trying to call one per. Then wait a minute. They was trying to say the biggest problem that Cardi allegedly had is trying to make her look bad, saying that Cardi was in the bed while she was getting sexually assaulted. That was serious because it's like, oh, why are you lying that much? Why are you so pressed to make somebody look like if it was somebody's friend and they see their friend, if y'all was friends like you a legend, wouldn't your friend be pop on a nigga for trying to sexually assault you? Y'all would have just jumped the person. Y'all would have jumped the person. There's no way I'm going to see a person pushing up on my friend and allegedly my friend was not there to prostitute. And the person is pushing up on my friend and my friend is asleep and I'm going to just sit there and watch. No, it would have been a rough rider moment where I would have been clocking dude upside the head with the lamp or whatever alcohol bottle, whatever. I beat that with a bottle. We would have been getting it. I mean, her story changed so many times. They said they had to put her slam cold out of there. But that's what I told you. It's a lot of, and this is no shade to people in the conscious community. Because there's some people that's really about, black empowerment and being healthy and holistic and that sort of stuff. But this lady, it is nothing about this lady that is, no, period. No, period. And I was listening to the type of herbs that she was trying to get in the video. And I was looking at them type of herbs, real suspect, because the type of herbs that she was even getting in the video where she was talking to the conscious man on Lovelyti is herbs that have been known to cure, some stuff. When you start talking about cat's claw and echinacea and certain herbs and golden seal, those particular types of herbs, they treat STDs. For those people that don't know, like certain herbs have been known to treat STDs. Cat's claw, golden seal, dandelion root, elderberry, and those type of herbs have been known. And she was all in the video. I'm like, sis, to stupid people, they may not know, but we looking at them. I'm looking at them supplements real sus. While she up here, while she up there trying to be smart, you smart dumb. But she was just straight. They have been known to help certain illnesses, if that makes any sense. You said Star Marie, Egypt Swan, Ebony Rufus, Schizo, Grando, Big Brain, Big Head, Rosita Hairline, Jones, Simmons. Honey, y'all play too much. The girls from the club said honey, they said they ain't have no first-hand knowledge, but she has mentioned, she said she was a healer. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm thinking definitely a narcissistic person. This girl is crazy. I mean, this type of person, they have an inflated sense of self. They're overconfident in making decisions. And this is what I'm saying. With the Tasha situation too, she was overconfident and did not vet this girl's story because in her mind she was thinking of the results, but she didn't think about the process and how it was going to make her look. And somebody that's a grandiose narcissist, they don't learn from their mistakes. They don't seem to learn from their mistakes either. A grandiose like narcissist, they're flamboyant, they're assertive, they're interpersonally dominant. They're likely to, they want to be in the public space. They want to attain leadership positions. You got those type of people, honey. It's the real. Honestly, and the people was telling her the whole time. The people was telling her, why didn't you take the receipts from Cardi and just flip that and make that a win for yourself? Even Lovelyti had DMs from Cardi, and she didn't even share the DMs from Cardi until she made the video to prove that Star Marie was a liar, but she had already made videos prior to that. This girl, she need to go to a medical professional to get diagnosed, honey, because she talking about she a healer. She need to go get some healing for that mind, some prayer. She needs some immediate prayer going on. You said Star Marie reminds me of a girl I used to work with. She got fired for using our resources to stalk some dude. Honey, she won't be the only one. I've seen plenty of people, honey, get in trouble because they want to use the work resources illegally to come up off some stuff. Thank you, Carly. One of her family members said she was mentally ill. I seen when they put that up there. Y'all be sending me everything. All the videos and stuff from y'all. Y'all be sending it to me. And I be like, what? Literally. And then when Lovelyti had dropped the receipts of what she had counts for, I was like, oh my God. Like, I think it was saying like, in the grand jurors, in the name and the behalf of the citizens of Georgia, further charge and accuse Star Marie Ebony Simmons with the offense of family violence battery. So that was count 2. I forgot what count 1 was for. The second count was criminal damage to property in the second degree. The third count that Lovelyti had, she put all this stuff up there, and this was in Georgia, by the way. Cruelty to a child in the third degree. Honey, this girl is a nut. This girl, she want to live Cardi life. Let me tell you something. Cardi B is living to this girl in comparison. She's married, she has a child, she has a career, and all this girl wanted to do was to latch onto her coattails to try to make it seem like I let me make her look bad because this is how the press is going right now. Like it's like a little thing. Like she like a like a little flag waving in the wind. She's like this, literally trying to hang on for dear life. So everybody was trying to hop on this little hate train to bash the person. Like, listen, y'all had differences or didn't like maybe Cardi B from the beginning. Y'all was looking for a reason. Let's just be 100 about it. And then she talking about this book. Like, girl, ain't nothing in that book gonna be real. You know she live a grandiose life in her mind, a delusion in her mind. You said I think Cardi feels relieved. She was on live earlier saying her mind is much clearer and she feels at peace. Because people don't put it out there that the girl is lying. The girl is lying. We've been saying that the girl is lying and she need to just go away. Go away. She tried to show her book. She tried to show her book? Excuse me if my laugh sound like a squeaky bicycle wheel, y'all, but I'm serious. Right, like where and then how she just came. I think you know why? I think she came out the blue because maybe she thought because Nicki Minaj had the one girl who Cardi said something to on Instagram. Maybe she thought that Nicki Minaj was gonna latch onto her and put her on Queen Radio, and then she would have been able to promote that book. That girl is just she ride the slow bus. She ride the slow bus. You a person, especially when you a person that tries to be in the public, a public platform, and you have all these forms of social media. You had your hands dipped in different projects in different places. You should have known it was gonna be dates and timestamps. Heck, she was checking in from different places she was at. So how did you think you was gonna tell a story that you lived with Cardi at this time, that you and her was friends, you don't have no pictures or nothing, but you surely had videos. People had videos of her being a dancer from way back when. Like, come on now, come on, boo. Cardi mind is focused on her career as it should be. These opportunists, bitter bees, excuse me, bitter bees were so pressed and concerned. I'm not even like a Cardi fan like that. I just know right is right and wrong is wrong. Like, come on. My mother used to always like impress on me how you get stuff matters. Like, all money ain't good money. Like, everything is not like something that you should be trying to do. Like, it should not be at the expense of you bashing people to get on. Right. Thank you, Super New. Well, I'm praying that your the complications be removed in the name of Jesus for your pregnancy, honey. Remove, Lord, we send a fire of God to remove them complications right now in the name of Jesus. Yes, the South Bronx is very lit. Okay, but she says she's working on her third chapter of her book. Why promote so soon? Honey, I'm Monique. That's a good question. That is a good question, honey. Why? I'm telling you, why promote so soon? And then them personalities too, because you see that she's dipping in people who don't succeed in one thing, and then you see them always dipping and dabbling and dipping and dabbling. I want to run for president. I want to do hair. I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna be a conscious community preacher or healer. Like, I mean, it's clearly something going on. Some ain't the bread ain't baked all the way to and to the mall is shopping. I'm so serious. Every day with this lady is something new. And then you're lying talking about, oh, I don't be in the studio. She was up there at 40 years old talking about I'm in the lab. I was You 40 years old referring to the studio as the lab. Girl, bye. If it ain't happened for you now as a rapper, let it go. By this time, you know the women that's in their 40s that's a rapper, they done retired, they done moved on to doing different stuff at this point in time. Girl, please. Whatever. That girl, like, where y'all found this chicken head that y'all was in a tussle for who was going to even interview this chicken head? Like, I mean, for real. I'm ready to play, 3-6 Mafia. Bald head, scallywag. Ain't got no hair in the bag. Gelled up, weaved up. Your hair is up. Needs to get. Let me stop. I need to play the Cardi B version of it. Ah, for real. Like, where they found this girl at? That they sitting there arguing back and forth about honey, I'm thinking the most high that I would never have no encounter with nobody like that. And then lied on the both of them, both of lying on both. And that's the sad about it. And Lovelyti, I'm glad Lovelyti called it out. You in the lab at 40. Boy, girl, please. Oh, I don't take in the weed smoke and the rest of this stuff. But you sleeping with different folks allegedly, and girl, and you're not reporting crimes of sexual assault. You taking a, like, you allow somebody saliva allegedly because you woke up to them giving you phone. The people that's in Dominican Republic, they came over in the slave trade. It was a slave trade. Places like Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Grenada, all them little places had slaves. Brazil, slaves. So I mean, what it's like, people, they just look, they have insecurities, right? I know racism exists. I know it's a real thing. I'm not bothered by that because I'm not a weak chick. I'm not weak. I'm not pressed about if a person don't like me, if they da 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 da, if they feel this way, that way, or the third. Because why? I have power. The Lord, the Most High God, entrusted me and gave me power so that I could triumph over my enemies. I don't have to worry about what they plotting, because when they plotting, I'm praying. While they plotting, I'm praying. I'm not a person that be like, oh my gosh, like, oh, these racist people, oh my, people is not gonna like you to the day you die. Get over it. Like, I mean, I'm just people. The people that really get me, that be pressed as if they lived through the time period that our ancestors really lived through. Like, we have so many resources that our ancestors did not have access to. I mean, we live like, compared to some of the stuff. I mean, in the third world countries and different places like that, we have a lot of resources. We have information. It's just that our people to look up or learn nothing. I do not think that Tasha K is going to apologize for that. And I'm getting people in trouble because people been running around. They done ran off and they telling everybody take the L. I'm getting people in trouble. I was up there saying take the L with the big L up there, and everybody now telling everybody take the L. I'm getting people in trouble. I need to stop showing out on this internet. Oh. Y'all do not be up there telling people to take the L. Oh my God. You said Tasha K. Tasha K said she's entertainment purposes only, honey. She's been biased. And gossip blogs don't need receipts. Gossip blogs don't need receipts. Honey, while they was plotting, I was praying. I'm not, listen, people concerned is the people that's not covered by the blood of Jesus. They're not covered. Because when you walk in power, honey, and you walking into the call that God has called you to be called for, you're not bothered. Because honey, they plotted on Jesus from the day he was born. Honey, they plotted from before he was born. They was plotting while your kids is while you before you a thought, the monitoring spirits is watching and they plotting. But guess what, I had a praying mother. I had a praying grandmother. I had another Dominican praying grandmother who used to give me tracts to teach me about God, to give me the tools that I need to be in the position that I'm in right now so that I can move forward. Because these people, they've been plotting. They didn't just get up one day. They didn't just get up one day and be like, oh yeah, today I'm going to start plotting. Come on. Like, I mean, black people, and then the thing that gets me is like black people like to link up and act like they not plotting. Like, no, y'all niggas is plotting too. Y'all, you got to be watched too. Y'all done made agreements. Y'all got us under in the Constitution, in the covenant agreement that is the federal Constitution that got us identifying as African Americans, knowing daggone well the truth. Come on now. Come on. I'm just serious. Like, these people, it gets pathetic out here, the stuff that be going on. Like, people, they want to click up. Demonic spirits is clicking up. Right. It's op. Listen, you got ops everywhere. And especially the devil like to come like a wolf in sheep's clothing. He masquerades as, lights. He masquerades as that. So just because somebody look like you don't think they your opposition. I be telling people, let me tell you something. Let me catch you praying anything negative. Let me catch you saying anything negative. I done told people on the live that was talking slick in the thing. Listen, don't make me cancel you today. Don't make me do it today. I will send a fire of God today. Hi, Chris. I'm serious. This proves to y'all with how they try to do Cardi B, which or how the stuff they try to insinuate about her. This should let y'all know that people do not give a flying flip any means necessary. They don't care about who they got the blank over to get to the top. They gonna do it. That should let y'all know something. I mean, this been happening in the black community since the beginning of the time. They don't care. Let me see. They working overtime. Yes, that girl is exposed. Anything after that, like, come on, y'all. Y'all know that girl is exposed. She been done. I'm gonna get like that man that be making the little videos on here. She been done. They been dead. People need to just dead that. That girl, all she looking for now is free press from people. Cause honestly, she's not. Them people is not looking at this girl like she's anything. What did Tiffany Fox say, Wanda? Honey, he be on here. They been done. They been gone. I be, oh my gosh, I crack up at him and this other dude that be on here putting out these conspiracy videos. Now it's strict. You said before I had all these connections. Now it's strictly entertainment. Honey, I was done when she said she don't do screenshots and then put up screenshots as receipts on that live the other night. You said she claims she ain't like weed, but Dr. Sabi was smoking in her face. Well, they said she was experiencing his enzymes, allegedly. They said she was experiencing. She talking about something. She don't deal with enzymes. First of all, you knew anyway because she talking about she don't sleep with certain men that drink and smoke weed. And then she's in court saying that strippers or whatever was throwing ashtrays at her. So you getting all kind of secondhand smoke in the strip club. You getting all kind. It's like people drinking all around you. The energy, like, come on now, come on. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let me see the receipts. Okay, it's on Queen. Okay, so you said it's on Queen Supreme Court. I'm gonna have to watch that. Let me see. Lovelyti. Yes, Lovelyti. Lovelyti showed people exactly how to come with receipts. Exactly how to come with receipts. Honey, they trying to even locate her addresses from the time that she okay, she added them receipts, honey. She was. And let me tell you, since they saying this, boom. I mean, when she had her, first of all, I was grossed out when she was in that documentary because she was turning all around. Them underwear she had on, like, it was just no. She was bald head for real. That's why I started thinking bald head, scallywag. She had this blonde buzz cut. It was like, no, yeah, it was horrific. Talking about she was trying to tell Cardi B how to cut her hair to frame her face. Girl, please. Girl, please. A chicken head, y'all. I mean, where did they get this girl? Everybody know a girl like this from the hood. Yes, did you see the MMG when she turned back? So she was even being a groupie for that. She turned around with the MMG logo. It seemed like she want to associate herself with anybody that's on another level or status. Then hold on, I'm thinking from a young female perspective because I talked on this channel before about this. We did a live where we was talking about Floyd Mayweather and his stable of women,